thought that I would amount to anything.
Hi, this is Kathy from Kathy's Creations, and I'm here to share with you my 12 months of A Place in Time from Graphic 45. It's taken me a little while to complete it because I've been busy doing other kinds of projects for design teams and just for family photos. So anyway, I'll start out with January, and I will have detailed pictures following the video. This is January, and the three elements that I try to keep in consistently in all of the months were the January where you could have notes, the large photo, the postcard, and the month. So those are things that I try to keep incorporated into every single month. And here is a large place for a photo that I've placed there for January. I just think this era is just really sweet. And for February, I have, again, I have tried to, now what I did forget in this one was the journaling spot. And I created the postcard, and I kind of I found a stamp. My friend had a stamp that was just perfect, so I did some stamps and cut out the lips, and then I used some foam tapes to build them up off the page. And here's a photo mat, and here's a photo mat, and then on the very top I have a chipboard from the paper line. Down here on this large picture I used a lace punch to create the border, and I used a embossing folder from Cuttlebug to place under this chipboard from the paper line. So that's February. Now this is March. I love the colors for March and May. They're both kind of purple and greens. Really pretty wonderful colors. Again, here's the postcard, the journaling, the large photo, and then the month. I did some fussy cutting of the flowers, used a chipboard from the paper line. Here's a place for a large photo, and I did leave so that the photo can go ahead and be placed underneath those embellishments right there. So that's March. And here's April. April is kind of on the soft blues and peaches. Again, I tried to, one thing I did not bring forward in this one was the larger photo, but I did use a chipboard and a small photo. Place for two photos, mats, the postcard, and then I also used the chipboard flowers to kind of make the border. And I also used, they have some stamps for each month, and I did incorporate them over here on the right side. So that's April. And this is May, again with the purples, not so much the greens. I made two large photo mats so I can do 4x6s photos on this. And there's the month. Here's the journaling spot, the large photo. And then here's the stamps that I'm started to incorporate as well into the layouts. Now each one of these months, what I'm going to be doing is adding photos during 2014. So even though it wasn't for 2013, because I didn't quite get it done, I am going to try to add photos each month in 2014. And here's June, again the large photo. I just love the era here. It's just, I did some fussy cutting from the corner of the paper. I made some large, and what this was called, I used the die from Tim Holtz called the Vintage Cabinet Card, and this is what it looks like. Sorry for the glare if you get one. And this is the insert that he had. Excuse me, I apologize. I have a cold. Good way to bring in 2014, I know. And so I put it in here, and that's what I did, and I just alternated the two for the two photo mats. So I'll put my photos there. And then I did add the postcard, the journaling spot, and the month. And I just love Graphic 45 because it's just, the colors are so muted, but I can also use paper from previous lines. And this paper, I believe, is from the Lullaby or Baby paper that they had. So that was kind of fun. Now July, okay, the month is down here. Then the postcard, I did add a couple of doilies from Gina's Designs. I did add the large photo and the stamp, month stamp, the chipboards from the paper line. This is a large flower, and it's a spell binder's die, but that's my photo mat. And let's see, I think that's, oh, and actually this one has another journaling spot right there too. Just a fun beach, kind of reminds me of the paper that they have on the boardwalk. This paper just really, it just explodes for me. I just love it. And then this is August. It's funny, I was born in August, and this is not what I probably would have chosen for my month for the colors, but it did go together. This paper is from the French Country, but it goes so well. And I, like I said earlier, that's why I really like Graphic 45. You can use papers from previous pads. Like all of us, we all have a stash, and I don't throw any of my scraps away because hopefully I can use them in one way or another. And this is a large die from Sizzix, and that's how I made the large sunflower up there. But this is what it is from Sizzix, called the Album Flower. So I just used it, and I will be placing a photo over this. I may lose part of my flower, but I'm going to place a photo in the center as well. And so when this cut out from this, I went ahead and used this and left it open so I can place a photo back there as well. Excuse me. September. And again, I used the postcard, the journaling spot, the large photo from the 12 by 12 pack. And this one I also incorporated the stamps as well. I used another spellbinder's die to create these. They're two different ones. And I packed them with black, and the paper behind it is from Typology. Just really, really, really like. I think one of my other favorite papers was the ABC line from Graphic 45. So it's kind of an autumn. Here is October. This is a spellbinder's die with two of the different paper lines from Graphic 45 as well. And this one is from, the bottom one is from French Country. This one's from Typology. But I have two photo mats, the large photo, the stamps, the month, and the large photo. So as you see, I just kind of keep it going. Just lots of fun. Just really had a good time creating this. This is for a 4 by 6 photo. This is 4.5 by 6.5, which I can still add another border, as well as the photo. Excuse me. Again, I used the postcard, the journaling spot, the large photo, and the month. These leaves are from Stampin' Up! Die, and it is called the Big's Autumn Accents. So that's from Stampin' Up! I fussy cut out several of the elements from the paper line from the embellishments. And remember, the last month is December. I really enjoyed this. This is a Spellbinders die. And this is Top Note from Stampin' Up! Again, they use the stamps, the journaling spot, the month, postcard, and the large picture. So following this video, for each month I will have detailed photos as well as a photo of each month as well. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and you guys have fun crafting and enjoy 2014.
I never thought that I would amount to anything. I get that things have changed, yet I still feel the same. But I'm not alone, 'cause your grace found me. I thought I wasn't breathing, my heart now sings, 'cause you changed for me. I never saw it coming, my eyes now see. Your grace found me. If you had given me up, I would have nothing left. Nothing to give of myself, no one to take my place. But you came along, and your grace found me. I thought I wasn't breathing, my heart now sings, 'cause you changed for me. I never saw you coming, my eyes now see. Your grace found me. I'm covered over, I'm so wrapped up. It's all you love, it's all you love. Your grace found me when I wasn't breathing. Grace found me. Your grace found me. I thought I wasn't breathing, my heart now sings, 'cause you changed for me. I never saw you coming, my eyes now see. Your grace found me. I never thought that I would amount to anything. I get that things have changed, yet I still feel the same. But I'm not alone, 'cause your grace found me. I thought I wasn't breathing, my heart now sings, 'cause you changed for me. I never saw it coming, my eyes now see. Your grace found me. myself, no one to take my place. But you came along, and your grace found me. I thought I wasn't breathing, my heart now sings. 'Cause you changed for me. I never saw you coming, my eyes now see. Your grace found me. I'm covered over, I'm so wrapped up. It's all you love, it's all you love. Your grace found me when I wasn't breathing. Grace found me. Your grace found me. I thought I wasn't breathing, my heart now sings. 'Cause you changed for me. I never saw you coming, my eyes now see. Your grace found me. Your grace found me. Whoa, your grace found me. Your grace found me. I never thought that I would amount to anything. I get that things have changed, yet I still feel the same.